Oh boy. Hopefully this is working now. Well, this is definitely something. There we go. Okay, so it's finally working. I don't know why, but all of my like sound profile stuff is unlinked. I'll go to like sound properties in OBS and everything is just gone. So that's kind of new. I have no idea how that happened. But yeah, welcome in. Now I'm going to have to do the entire spiel all over again. Welcome in everybody. It is October 10th, 6:04. I spent 4 minutes troubleshooting this because for whatever reason all my microphones decided that they no longer wanted to phone or do anything really. How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to be talking about another fur con, and boy, was it a good con. Or I guess we should call it Anthro SoCal now, because new name. Looks like they're going to be doing a play on being one of the bigger cons in that geographical region, and not just another fur con, which is great, because every time I would say, oh, are you going to another fur con? Of course people are going to another fur con. Everybody goes to a lot of fur cons. But yeah, welcome. 10th? It's the 12th? Didn't I say October 12th? Well, anyway. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you are all going to be doing wonderfully this weekend. I spent this entire week getting my studio back in order, so maybe that means we'll be doing some more streams in the future. I wish I could show off some of the funny art I've done recently, because I've been doing like art and stuff. Let me see if I can bring up some art I've done recently, because I've been like practicing a little bit of some arts. Because let's see, hopefully this won't do anything stupid. Yeah, so this was something I did following a tutorial, like a Bob Ross style little tutorial thing. If you're not on the Discord, you might have not seen me do this. I'm wondering, would people be interested if I did like these sorts of little things on stream? Maybe you'd enjoy watching me do these kinds of little tutorials. This took me about 3 hours, I think, so that's about like a nice little stream. I was thinking maybe I'll put the little tutorial guy in the lower right hand corner there, and then we could follow along together and just do a nice relaxing art stream. But yeah, what we're actually going to be doing today is going to be doing some video editing, and I've already picked out some stuff and it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, welcome in everybody. It's great to watch you in the background while you're doing a commission for a fursuit. Ooh, that's exciting. We painting happy little trees. We'll probably do that sometime this week. Would you like to watch doing happy little trees? Maybe follow along, do some iPad stuff. I figured out how to stream my iPad so you can see in real time. I don't know, I thought that might be a little fun. Am I ready for Halloween this year? Not at all. I feel like Halloween is a year away. It's been pretty busy. I would say I'm a little eepy, but I think it goes beyond just being a little eepy. But yeah. Artwork should be in a museum. Maybe one of those smaller museums nobody goes to. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, today we're going to be doing some video editing. So we have 80 something little clips here, and we're going to do the dailies method and sequence them all together, and we're going to kind of figure out what to do with this. You're waiting to be a furry? You're never too young or too old to be a furry, but boy, I sure hope you're here with your parents' permission, because I've definitely was in horrible places when I was like 11 years old. Anyway, hopefully everybody is doing well, and everybody is going to have a nice time editing some videos with me. Oh, speaking of Halloween, this is pretty Halloween coded. Very cute. What if, I don't know. What if you saw that kind of cat trick-or-treating? Would that be fun? Well, we're gonna get right into video editing. I'm gonna turn off the nice little background music we have here because I've already picked out some tracks here. I had a really big problem with trying to get to Epidemic Sounds today. It's like everything was kind of like fighting me to actually do any video editing, and I'm not entirely sure. Your local friend went to AFC and said it was a blast. Friends in the West Coast and wanted to meet them. Yeah, I think AFC fits the hole in that kind of geography perfectly. It's a nice convention center. Everything was very well put together. I mean, I'm biased because I'm staff at AFC, but I enjoyed AFC quite a bit. I wish the hotels were linked together, but I heard that they might actually be building a hotel that's linked to that space. If you haven't checked out the live streams from that con, make sure to check them out because they were pretty fun, and all the videos. This is going to be our last video at AFC. And one of the things I kind of wanted to do, man, like looking at this pillar, there's just so much good art and stickers and stuff. And I find it really interesting that in Western furry society, like this is totally normalized, is normal. Everybody has stickers and like has places to put stickers. And I was looking at some of the Eastern Kimono chats, and they were posting pictures of just sticker walls being completely blank. And I think that's extremely hilarious that, you know, we just have so many cultural interesting like quirks like that that just didn't evolve the same way. Instead of stickers, they have business cards, and I always thought that was kind of interesting. There was also like the drama about Kimo suits versus Western suits, and I think both of them are pretty nice. Like, look, these two can coexist together. Halloween is a very Western thing, right? I would say this is kind of Western, right? For a suit, it has, well, it's a kind of a toony suit. But it's really interesting that people are causing a lot of drama over kimono-style suits versus Western-style suits. And I'm wondering if it's partially because of the makers themselves feeling, I don't know, a little threatened that kimono is becoming the flavor of the month. And honestly, I don't like it either. If you get a kimono suit, make sure you get it because you enjoy one. But I would say I am definitely on the side of the kimo suiters. But I definitely am not looking forward to the mass production suits over at Spirit Halloween. Has everybody seen those? Like just the weird furry heads and paws and like really discount looking stuff they're selling for $100 at Spirit Halloween. I think it's kind of insane that I can finally say my culture is not your costume. And it's just such a funny thing to say, but you know. But yes. You assume AFC's new spot will be similar to Megaplex with the Hyatt having a convention center in it. They're staying in the same spot. What I hear is that there's going to be a hotel built as an attachment to this convention center in the future. So they're still staying in the same spot, which is really cool. If you go back to Further Confusion, can you make a video of it like what you're doing? Yeah, I actually have plenty of videos of Further Confusion. I think like 3 years worth. So Further Confusion is definitely in my plans. I'm excited to do Further Confusion because it's a nice con. I like it a lot. What is the hotel's name? I don't know because it hasn't been built yet. And as far as I know, it's still rumors and stuff like that. But that's something people have been saying all over the place, that eventually there's going to be a hotel built onto this convention center. Is this a sign to make a fursona? Oh yeah, it definitely is. Definitely make a fursona. I've been trying to make a new fursona too. And it's a little funny because what if I did make a new fursona? I mean, I finally... Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually got my bodysuit, and I'll be getting my full suit and paws, unfortunately late. But I was hoping I would get them in time for BLFC and maybe show up for one day at BLFC just to do a debut. But my fursuit is actually going to be here soon, and I'm going to be in my entire fursuit. I'm also waiting for the FC lottery. FC is a great con as well. No complaints there. I really love the layout of the con. But talking about like fursonas, you really kind of can make as many fursonas or as little fursonas as you want. You can express yourself however you want. You can just have them be characters that you kind of do stuff with, or maybe they're an ego proxy and they're a little bit more. For me, honestly, like, being completely candid, I don't know. It feels like I might be trying to make a new fursona or something a little new. I've been experimenting with that for like a year. I've tried doing some dragony things with Kite. And you heard it here first. If you're watching this live stream, maybe it's time to retire my old suit in more than one way and kind of try out full suiting and see how that is. And I don't know, I may only bring out the full suit for special occasions, because there's some things in the pipeline that I'm working on. I'm still kind of figuring out what kind of new fursona I might want in the future. But I have an idea, a really silly idea, because we were talking earlier about doing art and how I was cleaning up my studio and how we've been kind of considering doing, what's it called, weightlifting streams for a while. And I'm wondering if a segment called something like Guide to Being a Better Furry or something like that might be fun, where I try to learn how to actually draw and make my own fursona and, you know, work out more so I could fursuit better and that kind of stuff. And kind of just overall just, you know, guide to being a better furry. The other name I was kind of pitching was artificial idiot, or authentic idiot, parentheses, AI, attempts to learn to be a furry or something like that. I'm still workshopping it. That might be a little hint on where, what direction I'm going into. Because I think it'd be really, especially in this day and age, learning how to draw and learning how to be your best self without using AI and stuff like that, I think that is the biggest sort of protest and rebellion we can do against the coming age of slop. And I am not looking forward, if you've seen Twitter and the Sora 2 AI drama, just how many people are embracing it instead of supporting artists, instead of learning the skill themselves. It's kind of disturbing, in my opinion, but hopefully the AI overlords will not drown this message out. Try to, you know, maintain some sort of creativity and personality in the furry fandom before it all just turns into corporatized slop like it has with anime. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We're just doing a little bit of just chatting right now. Congrats on the new suit. Yeah, this was the funny thing, because like, I'm not going to MFF, and honestly I wouldn't want to debut a new suit at MFF anyway, because if I have to walk through my first time suiting in the Hellway, I would probably never want to go full suiting again, is my guess. So I'm probably going to debut my new suit at Anthro Northwest. Either Anthro Northwest or Further Confusion, and hopefully I'll see y'all there. Where do I live? I live in a lot of places, but I live in the desert right now. But yes, about workout with Furry, yeah, maybe something like that. I would definitely be using my old Kite head, and man, do I need to lose a lot of weight, I'll say that much. But anyway, let's do some nice video editing here and kind of go for that. Anyway, let's get started. So, thinking back on Anthro SoCal, or should I still call it AFC, another FurCon. I did a little like blurb here. You can hear how tired I am in my voice.
And even on the pillars of this building, we've left our mark for this year. And hopefully you've enjoyed these suits and everything else that you've seen at another FurCon.
I might have to bump that up just a little bit. But if this is your first time being in one of these streams, this is one of my editing streams.
See you at another FurCon.
We'll be doing this dailies method style. And that basically means we're going to be grabbing a whole lot of things and editing them onto a timeline. I look cute. Look at how many cute suits there are, like, right in front of you, though. I think I might try to cut that a little more so I can hit that musical sting there. And I think that much will be enough to kind of take that out. But we'll see. Yeah, that'll actually do it. So hopefully you'll enjoy this almost kind of sneak preview of the next clip. If you have any questions on furries or the furry fandom, please let me know. And I'm more than happy to kind of talk about stuff as well. Oh man, I haven't streamed in forever, so my head feels a little empty. I'm like, when was the last time I actually did a stream like this? Oh, it has to have been a couple of months, right? Okay, let's cut that here. And let's bring in another clip. Let's find some other cool clips that we can take and kind of put in here. Yeah, let's grab this one. That's a cool creature. And then we can kind of just go Daly's method through it. Oh yeah, the traffic cone creature. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Let's drop them in. Let's just do a like really quick kind of look through and see what stuff really kind of catches our eyes here. Furries doing DDR might be fun. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just moving all the clips that we use into the used pile so that we don't have to like reuse them in the future. And then we have the Mechanicus. They're pretty cool. And then we'll use that as like the ending part with Joji Bear. And we'll use that as kind of a like outro bit for the next segment. After we do that, there's a lot of like really cool fursuiters here. What is this?
Oh man, I'm missing that shot.
Yeah, I was like, ah, I missed that shot. But then I think I actually managed to grab him. I should actually probably move that like to be probably close up, like right after this one. And that might actually finish some of this off for this little segment. So 80-ish, oh, why do I have such a soothing voice? What did Bob Ross say? That the calmest people have gone through the most, or something like that? Maybe that's why. Or maybe it's some Taoist magic stuff. I don't know. But for whatever reason, I have been blessed with a very soothing sort of voice, I guess people say. Let's grab all these that we have used so we don't accidentally double up, which isn't a problem because sometimes it's nice to see furries multiple times. But for this, it'll be a pretty short compilation. This is day 3. So this is the last day of the Furry Con. And on the last day of the Furry Con, usually there isn't a lot of fursuiters, but this time around there were a lot of really good ones, which is surprising because this would be something you would think would be kind of reserved for a Monday con, but everybody was like just super excited to just do things from, I guess from the get-go. People were suiting the day before the con really opened. People were suiting right until the end. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good shot. And then we can cut here because we have a natural breakpoint in the music and nothing else really happens in that clip. And we can move this guy in. I always love getting candids. Candids are always my favorite thing to get.
You're probably my favorite protogen that I've seen so far. I love everything about you, especially this little backpack you have here. That is so creative. Ah, yes, macroplastic.
I love macroplastics. You know, would Protogen be offended if you called him a macroplastic, or is that just something that they have to be into? Get it? Never mind. Wait till FurPoc. There's going to be a lot of cool, edgy Halloween suits. I believe there's another FurryCon in Vancouver. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to actually go to any of those cons because I haven't really planned it out. And I think, honestly, I might spend some time to kind of take a little break from FurCons and figure out where I want to do things next. Because for whatever reason, like the channel has been kind of struggling recently in terms of like views and subscribers. I think I went from like 1,000 subscribers a month to 200. So it's a little wild. My FurCons for the next year are probably going to be the usual big cons, but I don't think I'm going to be adding any new cons to the list unless something crazy happens, like I become guest of honor or somebody gives me $50,000 as a grant just to do FurCons, which, you know, would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? But yeah.
And go ahead. You look fantastic. I love the outfit.
The outfit is just great, isn't it? Like, I love how they have a hole cut out in the jeans that's like almost perfect for the udders. Or did they sew the udder right onto the overalls? I don't know. But it's definitely a vibe.
I love that. Can you show off your tail too?
Road work ahead.
Shorter tail than last time. Road work ahead and turn back around. You look amazing. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Very awesome. Thank you so much. You look amazing. Oh, I love that. Perfect.
I might even just like cut out the sounds from that one and just keep it rolling. And this one, I thought this one was a super like creative suit. We may move them over to the next segment. And I don't know if we're going to do anything with this. There's Blue Hasia trying to round up a whole bunch of furries. There is one person without their head on, so I'm probably going to just dump that and then bring that in.
Hey, Kai. Go ahead. No, I was just going to say it's the last day of AFC, and we're still making some great memories here, and I'm here with Joe T. Bear.
That's right. And I wasn't here Friday because I had to work. I'm local, so I was able to enjoy yesterday and today, and I am going to do Dead Dog Dance tonight.
Unfortunately, it's my last day here, and I'll be flying out in a few hours, but I hope you enjoyed making a ton of memories at AFC, because I sure did.
AFC 25 has grown and grown and grown. And
We're going to have to pick some new music out because I haven't really gone that far as to pick out any songs just yet.
100 people in the parade, that's like 4th, 5th year con numbers, so I'm sure that it's going to be an even better con next year.
I'm going to guess 4590.
4590. That's really awesome.
It's crazy how we had way more than just 4590 too.
Let's hope so, unless you know something.
You love the bear? I'm sure Joe would love to hear that.
You know, with Megaplex going 8,000, you just never know. All these cons are growing. It's amazing.
And if you're there back home wondering if you should show up. FurCons are doubling almost every year, so I hope to see you in that 45. Was that 4590?
45.90.
Well, in that over 9,000 next year.
Hopefully we have over 9,000.
See y'all around next year.
Thanks, guys.
So let's keep this going. Biggest little FurCon is happening right now. I know. I wish I could have gone. BLFC is definitely, it would have been like for real my favorite con. But unfortunately, they have the issue that they're a weekday con, which for some people is good. For me, not so much, because I can't really do a weekday con. It's kind of sad, because I would love to do a weekday con. I just can't. So it's a little sad that I can't. But let's pick out some new music and epidemic sounds and see what we want to put. This kind of sounds nice. It's a little weird. Kind of uneven synthy. This is what we were listening to earlier in the intro. Yeah, you know what? This sounds pretty good. Let's download it, throw it in there, and move on with our little dailies method thing that we're doing. So let's grab that. Is it done downloading? There it is.
Thank you, guys.
See y'all around next year.
Thanks, guys.
And go. And could you raise your snoot up just a little bit? Ah, that is such a cool suit. I love that idea. Thank you so much. Hi. Yup. I love your suit. It's always
I know you. You're a kite. I think that's always kind of funny when people are like, "Oh my God, it's Kite." I don't think I'm that special, but. And let's drop in some stuff from Isaac, or I should say Oreo Bite. Just gonna dox him casually. Another person who is on the video team. That's what it's called. It is called the video team. Oh boy, I've not done this in like forever. You can tell I'm a little rusty. Oh, that's cute. I definitely need to clean this lens because I'm thinking this mist filter might be a little heavier than it should be. I find it hilarious that he was just recording me doing the recording and I just wander off. Let's grab those and then put those right up against each other. And I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's find that clip. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Clean those lenses. Oh, tell me about it. Even my glasses are a little dirty right now. You wish weekday cons weren't a thing. I'm glad that weekday cons are a thing though, because weekday cons let people who work weekends go to cons. So I totally get it. I'm just kind of sad because I love BLFC and I just couldn't make it this year.
And
Next year I'm definitely going to try to make it. I love how I love how like the different perspectives even look kind of different. Me just getting recorded and actually doing a little bit of recording. I think this is where we did a little thing with Lemon. So where is Lemon? probably right after too. Is that it? Yep, it was right here. So I think that's pretty cute. A little bit of me in here probably won't hurt. Hopefully. It'll show how much work actually goes into all these, I think. Isaac also got a lot of... Oh, hey, there's Finn the Panther. Let's just drop him in there. And... And who else? Oh, Minty Fox, I believe. The person who hands out all the awesome Minty Indies mints, which is really an awesome little gimmick. I need to get an awesome gimmick like that. And then we'll end on this little what's it called? Oh, my first one is so cute. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All right. So now that we've sequenced this up, that was a pretty good cut. And this is honestly a lot of fun too. I always love seeing furries interact with people out of suit. I don't know if I'd call these people normies, considering they have furry ears and stuff. Always a pleasure to run into Lemon. They definitely know how to work the crowd of an umbrella.
Love it. You sound good, too.
I look so silly just holding that like little camera thingy. But this is kind of a fun behind the scenes, and it goes to show just how little you need to like do a lot nowadays. Let's see. What does he do? Oh, that might be a good place to start it. Like right there, maybe? Yeah, what if I was a cat or a feline fursona? That's a good place to stop it. We got the musical cue. I don't think he, he goes for the boop, so we might actually do this a little differently. So where's that music? So like right there. So we want, so that's where the musical part is. We want this kind of boop. So we want to cut something like there. Yeah, so we want to cut right there. I don't really want this in there though. Okay. We're going to do a little creative editing and try to get this to be on timing. All right, so if we do this, I think that'll work. And then we just cut off the little trailing intro bit, and that should work. There we go. We got it. Perfect. And then we just had to trim this a little. So just move that up, move that down, and then move the sound thingy a little down and then up, and then that should be nicely trimmed. There we go. It does make me wonder if I should like just do some generic furry like packing content. Because it does sometimes feel like I put in a lot of work and not many people watch my stuff. Do I just need to make like some relatable furry content or something? When I was doing shorts, for whatever reason, that kind of popped off. But honestly, I feel like it kinda was a worse thing for the channel. Because the moment I stopped posting shorts, it felt like the channel kinda died. But I'm honestly not entirely sure how I feel about like just doing fursuit of the day kind of shorts. That's a really nice conga line. I should be a dragon. I don't know about that. This is an extremely long conga line. I don't know how I missed that one. Oh hey, there's Shug. Lots of protogen creatures. Well, that's some fun right there. All right, we need to get some new music. We're already at 8 minutes for this video too, which is not bad. Just film dissolve this out. All right. So we're at 8 minutes already, and it feels like, geez, we've only like done 20 clips, so we may have to speed this up a little. Let's see if we can find some like, let's see. Let's drop that back in. So there's a lot of furry like DDR stuff, because maybe this should just be its own segment. Furry's doing like Dance Rush. I tried doing Dance Rush, but I feel like I'm not mobile enough to actually do Dance Rush. So it feels like I definitely need to like lose some weight or something. Definitely feels like people were having fun just like doing some Dance Rush stuff. They just kind of sit down, and you know what? I think that is probably the better thing to start off with. I feel like this is cheating. This has to be cheating. I feel like that's pretty funny though. Do they stand up or do anything else? Let's cut it down to some of the more interesting parts. I might cut out the music because otherwise it's just going to be like really kind of choppy, maybe. I'm not really sure how I want to do this part yet. I wonder if I can actually put this music in without getting copyrighted. 3 stars. That's just kind of silly. All right, let's see how many furries we can get dance rushing. How many people are on the machines? So that's 1, 2. I'm guessing that's 2 there. We can use that to lead into the next thing. What is over here? The VR chat thing. Okay, yeah, we'll use that as a segue to that. And there's not a whole lot of them doing the thing, so that will be perfectly fine. Because I think that's what 470 and then 472, which we kind of have to compare. All right, what about this clip? Oh, that's just a orphaned clip. All right, so let's move on and do a little bit of editing here. I think we took that conga line already. We grabbed that. We have Superman coming in here. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to making a thumbnail. I feel like that's one of my least favorite parts of doing anything is the thumbnail, because I always have to find like some clickbaity fursuits. You want to do Dance Dance Revolution in fursuit? You were so good at it when you were young. I feel like Dance Rush Stardom is the easier fursuit thing because your feet are so big, you just hit everything automatically. Hi, welcome in. If you're new here, hopefully you're enjoying this little FurCon sort of video editing thing. Usually after each convention, I talk about each convention. It's been a little while since AFC ended, so I've definitely been a little slacking, but I've been working on a lot of things. Why is this not working? Should probably save just in case. Excuse you. Please play. I may have to reopen this. Oh, there we go. It was just taking its sweet time to locate the media. And now there is no sound. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Adobe Premiere. You are great. Where are our projects? Am I just gonna have to like turn you off and turn you back on again, I guess? Thank you, Adobe Premiere. You are my greatest ally here. Unfortunately. I hate how this is not working very well. All right, there we go. Look at that, DDR right there. He's actually doing really well too. Yeah, like surprisingly well for DDRing in a fursuit. That's actually pretty impressive. So let's just like take a quick cut somewhere here. Hi, welcome in. We're doing some video editing today. I think I also got like some Dance Rush video too. This is how I feel like sometimes when I play Dance Rush. I just stand around and somehow I get it clear and it just works. And that's why I like Dance Rush. I feel like Dance Rush is designed for people who want to learn how to dance but like aren't very good at it. I mean that at myself, because when I played Dance Rush I wasn't very good at it. Cause like, but I was still getting like 80% on Dance Rush, which I assume is like the American 80%, which means you fail. Like, I wish I knew how to do the Running Man myself. All right, we can find some music and then go straight into this next segment here. Let's do it right here because that has the most action in the scene. And I think I probably just deleted something I didn't want to. It's like right there, wasn't it? Practice makes perfect. That is true. The only problem is that I am a person who is notoriously bad at practicing and doesn't like to practice. I'm definitely one of those people who, if I don't do it right the first time that I ever touch everything ever, I never want to do it again. All right, let's pick some music to go with this. Yeah, this sounds good. This was the original song I actually did when I was saying the original intro before I realized all of my sound got like scrumpled and wasn't working. Which is unfortunate, because usually the first time you do something is the best time you do it. Let's just add a audio or a video transition out. Where are those video transitions? I still like this way more than CapCut, because CapCut is like designed to just be a place where you get nickeled and dimed. Then again, I'm talking about Adobe Premiere, because that's definitely where you get nickeled and dimed. Cool. And then we have the drop here, so we can kind of figure out where we want to... Where are my videos? There they are. So we have 55 items, so we might as well crawl our way through this and just do the dailies method. And just start dropping things in and seeing where they go, because all this is pretty good. I vaguely remember a couple of these clips, but a lot of these are also kind of like... I guess that's why I like doing editing streams, because it makes you remember the con again. And I think that's a really fun thing to do, is to kind of be able to remember what the con is about, relive those memories, and kind of see different things from another perspective that you might have missed because you're always behind a camera. At least I'm always behind a camera. You probably are not. All right, so let's move all these to use, and that's 40 items right there. So maybe if we cut that down, we can make a little better. Farming is your job. Ooh. I think farming is a very important job, and I think it would be a job I would enjoy as well, because I feel like I could spend some time definitely farming. That's kind of what I could use right about now, is a nice, comfortable job farming. Get some sun, you know? I do a lot of farming in MMOs. Recently I was playing Project Epoch on World of Warcraft, because that was a fun little, like, distraction for a little bit. But now I'm like, I wonder if it'll stay living. I've been trying to get into VR chat on and off for the last, like, year and a half. I should say 5 years. I don't know. VR chat always felt so kind of lonely to me, because I don't know. It is interesting, but I will say the only time I have ever like felt like comfortable in my body is when I like tried a VR chat avatar, and I think that is kind of interesting. It was like at that point I got it, like why people love VR chat so much. And I wonder if I just kept playing after that, would I have eventually got it? I actually ordered that very avatar and wanted to get it customized so it was more kite-like. Unfortunately, that was 4 months ago, and I don't think I'm going to be getting that anytime soon. The commission curse. Are we just not getting sound again? Oh my. We can probably cut this down. I think I need to be more aggressive with cuts. Oh, there we go. Music's back, or sound's back. Those two are so cute too. Those two are so cute. Now that's relationship goals right there. Like, I feel like the sound is bugged out for whatever reason. I'm not sure what is going on with that. That is pretty cute. Have to adjust your fanny pack, your Fursona colored fanny pack. Honestly, I think I need to get like a fanny pack. I'm trying to figure out how am I going to live stream in a full suit. Like that, I just can't figure it out. If you see this chat, I love you. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, random citizen. I love you too. You want to know a secret? What kind of secret? These streams give us that never went a chance to see what it's like. I know, right? It's a nice little community service thing. That's kind of the way I look at it nowadays. Is that it's kind of like making sure you're not only, please work. You're not only like chronicling the con, but it lets people kind of check out the con even though they might not be able to go to it. I definitely like the video that comes out of my other camera. I gave Oreo one of my like actual camera rig setups, and it does look a little more natural. Slightly more natural, I would think, than the Pocket 3. The Pocket 3 is very sharp, and I don't know. I low-key kind of wish I had like the money for like an FX3 or one of the larger camera systems, but at this point I don't even know if I'd be able to like make use of them.
so cool. I love your colors. They are so teal and fancy.
What if I was teal, chat, instead of like pinkish?
You look
Although,
fantastic.
Ooh,
I love that.
that's a nice Scully.
Thank you so much. And
Now this bunny is super cute just because of the dome eyes and the like just overall shape. It's very classic kimono, and I feel like rabbits and other small snooted creatures definitely benefit. Okay, yeah, that's part of the thumbnail right there. Somebody remind me to clip that. I'll just clip that right there, because that seems like it's gonna be the basis of the thumbnail. I might as well prep it. Furry jacks, though.
anything you'd like to do.
Can I meet that furry with the yellow nose? Hopefully, in the future, someday. But yes, Pepsi Light, US Pepsi Light. That is such a name. I don't think I've ever seen a name quite like that. Is this the same video? I think that's the same video as earlier, so we can actually cut that out. Boom. And keep it going. It's always interesting how, like, when doing the dailies method, you can pretty much just assume you're gonna cut out, like, half as many of the clips that you kind of place down, which I guess isn't a bad thing. And then maybe we'll take these two as well. Because that's... And the DJI ones are very weird. 273 was the last one. Yeah. So those two, and then 237. I can move all of those over there and keep going. Or this one, it will just refuse to move over. That's fine, we'll get it next time. Alright, so where was it? There we go. This one I know I'm going to have to cut down a little. And for whatever reason, the sound is not playing again. Yep, I might have to restart Premiere again. I don't know why I'm having so many issues with these videos. I might just call the stream for now. It was fun kind of getting back into the swing of things. We're almost done with this video. We only have like 32 items left, and that'll be a little bit of an incentive to check out the rest of the video. If you see yourself here, that'll be fun. But yeah, thanks for kind of sticking around with me. It seems like I'm going to have to redo all my broadcast stuff and figure out why it wasn't working. But hopefully everybody has a nice night, and I'll see all of you another time. So maybe Anthro Northwest, maybe Further Confusion, maybe some other cons in the future. And, you know, stay